Good morning, class, and today we are going to learn about parallel structure. You want to know parallel structure for many reasons. It is used in English. You need it for English. You need it to speak. You need it to write sentences. You need parallel structure. Now, the objectives for today is to understand parallel structure, know the PS rules. Now, I will be referring to parallel structure as PS throughout this PowerPoint and also in the future. Lastly, you're going to be able to identify the right and wrong PSs. First, can anybody tell me what PS is, why you need it, how you use it, and what good is it going to do? That's okay if no one has answers. You're going to learn more about PS in the PowerPoint to explain all of these answers. Questions. First, what is it? Well, PS is an equal balance between words, phrases, or clauses in a sentence. You want your words to be balanced together, the phrases and all, and the clauses. Now, you guys only know a little bit of clauses and phrases, but this will be able to help you out more in the future. Now, you're all probably thinking, what? You just need to make it level. Your sentence needs to be level. And I see all those looks already. Everything in the sentence has to be equal to each other. The words, the phrases, the clauses. Words for words, phrases for phrases, clauses for clauses. And if you're still thinking, don't worry, just trust me, you will understand this before we get to the end. I promise you. Shall we begin? Why do you need to know parallel structure? Well, because I said so. Just kidding, guys. But seriously, it's something important to know when you're building a sentence. You want to be able to build your sentences correctly, right? You want phenomenal sentences. You're going to have extraordinary sentences because they will be parallel, they will be balanced. Your friends will be so surprised. If you don't have a balanced sentence, it will break it. It won't sound as good. It's not as valid. It's just not a very good sentence. It will make you smarter. You will become smarter because you know how to use parallel structure. You know how to balance your sentences. And yes, of course, this is going to be on the test. How do you use it? Well, it's easy peasy. Parallel structure, it's used every day. It's used right now when I'm talking. It's used when you guys talk. Just start talking. Well, not right now, but later when you start talking, you're probably going to use it. You didn't notice it before, but you will notice it after this PowerPoint. What good is this going to be? Well, once you know PS, you're never going to go back. You're going to know how to make a sentence balanced. And because you know how to do that, you will want your sentence to be balanced all the time. And when it's not balanced, it just sounds funny. Now, I want to forewarn you that once you know PS, you're going to be able to pick it out, not only you speaking it, but all your friends. So during conversations, if you notice something's not balanced, you may get a little annoyed. Just tell your friend, what's up? And now they'll learn something new. Are you guys ready? There are 5 rules to parallel structure. I'm just going to list them all off now, and we'll go through them by the slides. You use PS with elements joined by coordinating conjunctions. You know your fanboys, don't you? Use PS with them. Use PS with elements in list or a series. You guys know how to make those Christmas lists, don't you? Well, make sure you're checking it twice. Use PS with elements being compared. So when you're comparing who's better in the family, you or your sister, make sure you're doing it balanced. You want to use PS with elements joined by a linking verb or a verb of being. Also, use PS with elements joined by a correlative conjunction. Now, 4 and 5, you guys don't necessarily know everything about that. However, PS will help you, and we'll learn about everything else in future chapters. Rule number 1, use PS with elements joined by a coordinating conjunction. Like I said, you guys know your fanboys, right? This sentence is wrong. I enjoy swimming and to go camping. Why is it wrong? Because it's not balanced. And to go camping throws it off. And the reason why the second part of the sentence throws it off is because normally you want to adapt to the first sentence. I enjoy swimming. So I enjoy swimming, you want the last half to match with the first half. I enjoy swimming and camping. Or I enjoy to go swimming and to go camping. You don't necessarily use the second sentence. It's a little wordy. You want to stick with the I enjoy camping and swimming. I enjoy swimming or camping. I enjoy hiking and biking. That even rhymes. Rule number 2, use PS with elements in list or a series. You guys know your list, right? Your shopping list, your Christmas list, your favorite movie list, your favorite name list. I don't know. Just a list, right? Well, this sentence is wrong. The field trips were to go camping, see the DAI, and flying to Washington, D.C. Now, it was wrong because it's not balanced. Any one of these three you can pair it with because it is wrong. The C, the DAI is the shortest, so naturally that's what we go for. So that's why to go camping and flying to Washington, D.C. are the reasons why it's not balanced. However, you can match it up to any of them. The examples I gave are the field trips were to camp, see the DAI, and fly to Washington, D.C. You see that? To camp, DAI, fly to. Good. The second one is the field trips were camping, seeing the DAI, and flying to Washington, D.C. Camping, seeing, flying. The ings with ings. Simple, right? Rule number 3, use PS with elements being compared. So, I like reading more than writing. That's wrong. It's not balanced. The more than writing throws it off. You can say, I like to read more than writing. I like to read more than to write. Sorry, I was reading you the wrong sentence. Or, I like reading more than writing. Again, the first sentence doesn't really flow, so we tend to lean towards the second sentence more. I like reading more than writing. I like sleeping more than eating. I like being at home more than being at the classroom. See? Rule number 4, use PS with elements joined by a linking verb or a verb of being. To succeed is opening a new opportunity. Naturally, it's not balanced because opening a new opportunity ruins it. To succeed, opening. You notice how that's wrong? So you would change it to succeed is to open a new opportunity. To succeed, to open. You could even say succeeding is opening a new opportunity, and that would work fine. Rule 5, use PS with elements joined by a correlative conjunction. This is wrong. I want both to invest in new clothes and to buy puppies. It's not balanced because of the to buy puppies. You would want to change it to I want to buy both new clothes and puppies, or I want to invest in both new clothes and puppies. You notice how you want the clothes and puppies, they're right next to each other. Also, the buy both, invest in both. You want the both to come after what you're doing. Maybe you're buying clothes for your puppies. Either way, make sure they're more so clumped together. Now, here's for the recap and a little bit of extra. PS is to have balance in a sentence. Words for words, right? Words need the same ending in order to be parallel. So ings with ings, eds with eds, and so forth. If it's not balanced, it's not a good sentence. I'm sorry, but it's true. You want your sentences to be balanced. Lists and series need to be parallel. This also includes in resumes, which you guys will figure out more so down the road. Comparisons also need to be parallel. So before you compare yourself to your brother or sister or cousin or best friend, make sure it's parallel. After this PowerPoint, you will be able to pick out non-parallel sentences. As long as you've been listening, you will be able to. If not, don't worry, this is the first day for it. Now here's a little bit of practice. Take out your sheets of paper. There will be 3 slides with sentences on them. 3 slides, 3 sentences. You will have to decide whether it is parallel or not by yourself. You will then have to fix the sentence and make it parallel. Make it a balanced sentence. Are you guys ready? Sentence 1. I like to swim, read, and eat. Now tell me if this is correct, incorrect, and if it is, please fix it. Moving on to sentence 2. Tonight there is neither writing nor reading. Now this isn't true for our class. We do have a little of writing. However, please tell me if this is correct or incorrect and why. Lastly, sentence 3. I like to listen to music more than playing my tuba. Please tell me if this is correct, incorrect, and why. Time for the answers. Sentence 1. Does anybody know? There's nothing wrong with it. You are right. It is a balanced, equaled sentence. Sentence 2. Same thing. Balanced, equal, perfect. Sentence 3. Not so much. Sentence 3 is unbalanced. It is not a parallel sentence. Why is this? You can either change it to I like to listen to music more than play my tuba, or I like listening to music more than playing my tuba. You notice how the ings are together again? Catching on to that? Now, does anybody have any questions? If not, pull out your sheets of paper. If not, I'm going to hand out sheets of paper of your worksheets, and you guys can work with them in a partner if you would like. And I will come around and just check your worksheets that you did of the 3 sentences to make sure that you guys at least attempted them.